like your style. Put you in Chanel cause it's just perfect for your smile. Girl, I swear for you I'd run the world, I'd run the miles. The way you look at me, I think I'm going insane.
Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are looking at number 17 on the top 100 NFL's greatest players of all time list. It's Barry Sanders. We all know Barry Sanders. We know what he's about. I love jukes, I love sidesteps, I love speed. I love Barry Sanders. So stick around, and I'll see you in a minute.
The quicker you're here, the faster you go. That's why where I come from, the only thing we know is
Okay guys, Barry Sanders. One of the very first reactions I ever did, I think it was number 3. You guys saw me, you saw what I reacted to in the first couple of videos, you saw what I'd like, and you recommended Barry Sanders. And I want to say thank you guys, because I really enjoyed watching him. And now we're going to watch him again. Everyone always said that possibly his O-line wasn't as good as what it should have been, right? So if he had an O-line like Emmitt Smith did for the Cowboys, then he would have he would have rushed for more yards. Is that right? I don't know. Let's listen. I'm sorry, I don't understand why he's playing. I no idea.
Barry is the best running back of all time. I got to give him my number one, but I'm not alone. Most people, when we start arguing about this, when you say
it's because he's a musician.
Barry Sanders' name, they say, yeah, man, we got to give it to him.
Yeah. Okay, now it's all coming back to me. The way that he stayed on his feet. Also, when he gets into full speed, full stride, he's got that gallop, like did. It's like a machine, man. It's like a train. It's epic.
Each of Barry Sanders' 10 seasons was a masterpiece.
Well, I didn't really see it there.
He rushed for at least 1,100 yards every year he played, and 6 times was a first-team All-Pro.
Sorry, I didn't hear that. He rushed for how many yards? 1,000 yards every time he played.
He rushed for at least 1,100 yards every year he played.
Whoa! I've looked at that before, but that's insane.
And 6 times was a first-team All-Pro.
Sanders. Too much pace.
Barry's career average of 100 rushing yards per game is second all-time, only to Jim Brown's 104. But statistic...
Holy shit, okay, so that's a mark. Those are 2 marks that I always look at for running backs, okay? Over 1,000 yards in a season, and over 100 yards in each game. He averaged over 1,000 yards every single season he played, and over 100 yards every single game he played. Now I can sit back and actually appreciate that more so than I probably did earlier on. That is amazing.
Fans remember Sanders. Like any great artist, Barry's style defined his craft.
In the arts, greatness is that you're able to develop your skills to raise our human beings' level of consciousness and our horizon of aspiration to a higher level. We say, wow, we didn't know that could be done. Now you start talking about somebody like Barry. He has almost a Zen approach to it. Things you had never seen. That umph, that thing you can't describe. It's an eloquence that's just...
Man,
I try to...
people love their football, don't they? Like, they've had all sorts of people doing these narrations, right? Musicians, actors, well actually it's pretty much only musicians, actors and ex-players, but I mean football transcends the whole entire country of the US, and I love it. I love that musicians can be that into a game of football. You know, I don't know that a musician in Australia or New Zealand would be that much into rugby. Although, I mean, there's got to be some, but, you know, I don't know. I don't know. Something to think about.
Skill of trying to make people miss. In a lot of plays where I'm doing something impulsive, I had to turn off the brain in certain ways and just, you know, react.
It's metaphysical, and that's where you are the thing. And when you become that thing, you don't have to think. Because it is transcended to figuring out things. It's transcended that I am doing this to just what we call the isness. You are here in this moment, and you are the living embodiment of that thing in action.
Bang!
When you don't,
When he puts both his legs out, I mean, he could just be going anywhere, right? He's very lateral with his steps, isn't he?
think you're on a higher level than if you think, because the thought takes you away from the thing. And in music, it's the same way, because if you're thinking and you're playing something, the second you stop playing what you're playing to think about what you're playing, you automatically are one step removed from the thing itself.
Look at that! Oh my God.
Now we look at Barry as the ultimate improviser. He's able to master his relationship to all those things in the context of time. There's no time, man. How much time you got between when the ball is snapped and somebody is tearing your head off?
Textbook.
That's what makes him most like a jazz musician. And we're not getting hit physically like that. We're getting slapped with chord changes. But you run out of time. You can't play a note and say, let me get that note back. So it's like that. If Barry passes...
Oh, inside, outside, inside.
If he goes the wrong way, he's going to pay for it. But boy, when he gets paid dirt, just a virtuoso.
For every thrill Sanders gave the audience, his most breathtaking move came when he walked off the stage, retiring at age 30, less than 1,500 yards short of the NFL's all-time rushing record.
As significant as it was, you know, I felt like you have to play it for the love of it and for the sheer thrill of competition. Once that leaves, and I think it's time to leave.
Barry is like an unbelievable artist, like Charlie Parker. He played a line, nobody can play something like that. That kind of type of Henri Matisse, just something in his brush, you don't know what it is. It stupefies you. That's Barry Sanders, man.
Thank you guys. Thanks for being here for Barry Sanders. I think he is third on the all-time list for rushing yards behind Walter Payton. And who's the top? I can't remember who the top guy is. Let's search it. NFL all-time rushing yards. Emmitt Smith, that's the one. 18,355. Walter Payton, 16,726, and Barry Sanders, 15,269. He had Curtis Martin, 14,101. So yeah, if Barry Sanders had kept playing, he most likely would have eclipsed Walter Payton, and then it would have been up to Emmitt Smith whether he wanted to continue. Although if Barry Sanders and Emmitt Smith must have been playing at the same time. So if Sanders had have continued and played until 2004 or whatever, that would have been a 15-year career. As a running back, 15 years, I don't know, it's probably pushing it, right? But it sounds like he was healthy and he probably could have done it. So he might have made 20,000 yards. Can you imagine that? He would have done it. Actually, you know what? I'll say it right now. He would have done it. Anyways, guys, if you have enjoyed this video, if you're enjoying this series, hit the like button. If you want to subscribe, please do. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.